Jet Black Real Life Superior here, and today we're going to do the training video. Okay, let's start off with the Iron Fist. The Iron Fist is composed of a few simple attacks stringed together very quickly. You have the palm strike, which is done with an open palm, and you just kind of do this. You want to make sure your arm's straight. Don't have your elbow out like this. Keep your arm straight forward like this. Make sure your thumb's in, not out like this. Make sure that your thumb's in toward your hand. Just a straight strike with your palm. Normally, you would like to hit with your heel, not just with like your bare hand. It's made for the strike almost. Okay? Next is the backhand strike. Pretty much the same thing, except your hand is flipped the other way. Again, straight. Don't have your elbows all over the place. Okay? Then for the chop, just like that. And the scratch. Okay. Now the Iron Fist are just those moves stringed together, done very quickly. That's it. Practice the Iron Fist with both hands. And if you want, you can practice the Iron Fist in motion, that is, moving toward a target, as you will most likely not use the Iron Fist while being stationary. Okay, now that we've covered the Iron Fist, let's look at Tai-Chi. When I do Tai-Chi, I find my center, and I just kind of flow outwards with my limbs. A lot of people do not see how this is practical for combat, but every movement that I'm doing, if applied force and focus, becomes a strike. See? So even though it's like a peaceful flow, all I have to do is add speed, force, and focus. You can even like turn in your hips and flash out. Anything you can do to add extra force. Now you can't see my feet, but I'm trying to make sure that my feet are a little distance apart and that I have good footing. Balance is always important in combat. So I make sure I do that. Maybe like 1 footstep apart. I practice Iron Fist. Iron Fist in motion, and of course, in actual combat, you would be going much faster than this. Probably more like that. And Tai-Chi. When I do my Tai-Chi, I normally do it slow and peacefully, because I know that it's not that hard to exchange from this to this. Let's see. Another thing that I do is core training. That's where I do a number of sit-ups depending on how many meals I eat. 1 meal, 66 sit-ups. Not 76 meals. 2 meals, 76 sit-ups. 3 meals, 86 sit-ups, and so on. Sometimes I even double up, just because I want to. It helps you stay in fit. Helps you stay fit and in shape. Sorry if I seem a little tired. I woke up like maybe a few hours ago, and I'm still kind of getting my bearings. Always stretch before you decide to go into your training. It helps limber you up and get you ready. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video on training. One last thing before you go, this is fist conditioning. I know the camera isn't really good for this, but for fist conditioning, you take your fist up, just hit it against the ground. And you do that just a few times. I do it a few times every day. It helps toughen your knuckles up. And then you run water in your sink, and you put your hands in, and it helps out with your hands and your knuckles. It makes punches harder, and I just find it helpful. That's fist conditioning. So in this video, we've covered the Iron Fist technique, the iron fist in motion, Tai-Chi, and fist conditioning. Also, we covered the core training. And all the core training is sit-ups depending on how many meals you eat. It starts at 66, and it goes up by 10 for every meal that you have. Anyways, this is Jet Black Real Life Superior, logging out, and I hope you enjoyed the video.